What's happening, Platinum? My name is JTSick, but the people call me JT, and welcome back to No Man's Sky. Last time we kicked it, we had just thrown up our base, and I think we just had a standard 3x3 was what we were working with. We had a flag up or something like that, but that's about all we had going on. So we're going to go from there, and we're going to see what else we're together. I think our goal for today is going to be to hit the stars, to get up there and start checking out what this galaxy has in store for us. So this is where we left off last time. JTSick, the Sanctuary 1.0. Very basic, nothing in it. Got a blueprint reader, it's kind of nice. Got a grinder for the grinders. And our signal booster, and that's about it. So we're pretty bare bones. We're pretty bare bones, people. But y'all ready to go have an adventure? Let's see what we got. Explore the planet, locate buried technology. Use the analysis visor to locate buried technology. Well, would you look at that? Buried technology. It's really that easy, my friends. Let's just take off. What's that? 300 units? We're gonna leave the ship. It's gonna be really nice once we get the XOs. You get like the little... I like the tiny hover one. The little quick one. Yeah, let's go see if we can get us some buried tech. Do some farming on the way. Yeah, and this a lot of reports about bugs and returning to desktop glitches and stuff with this game, so kind of a friendly warning if the stream just decides to stop out of nowhere. We'll be back after a short break in these messages. So you gotta make sure that we keep scanning this stuff. That's free money just sitting there. Alright. So, buried tech module. And it is buried. So, let's hit triangle. We got our terrain manipulator. It's about to die though. I do have some of the good stuff. Let's use some of the good stuff. There we go. We'll make some more. Bank. Look at that. Tech module. There we go. We got some salvage technology. 2 of them. Not bad. We could probably do better if we want to check out and see what else we got. Hey, little guy. What's up? Or not, depending on... Nah, there's a storm coming in, but the house is right there. We'll be fine. Let's take a look and see if we can find some more, unknown building. That's interesting. Cargo drop. Resource deposit. Artifact. Oh! Buried tech. Hello. It's just a little hike. The storm's gonna roll through. What do we get this time? Traveling, man. Putting them tracks down. That's how we do it. Let's take a look. Yeah, that storm's hitting pretty hard. Let's head on back to the base. Just so we don't die. So we don't have to waste. We're gonna burn up some of our life support just running there. So it's gonna be just as bad. We got that big boy scan? We sure do. Definitely gonna have to name those. I'm still leaving them open. I'm leaving them open. All creatures and plants and such are open to anybody in stream that wants to pop in or leave a comment if you want to name something, for sure. I don't care. There we go. Let's sit tight. Let's get warm real quick. And then we got the 2. Let's spend the 2 that we got. So we'll go to the blueprint analyzer. And we got the 2 scraps. 2 salvage modules. So what do we need here? A save point would be fantastic. Fantastic. Window panel. I like that idea. Honestly, I think the save is the most important one. Most practical one, at least. So, for now, let's grab that. Let's start with the save point. I like to be able to save. There we go. So what do we just have it? Base computer log updated, return to the base computer. Alright, hold on, base computer. Let's check. Yep. Got a little save point. Metal plating and hydrogen jelly. Was it 2 metal plating? 2 metal plating. Let's see if we can put that together. 2 metal plating. Bang. Bang. Alright. And then that hydrogen jelly. And that gives us... Oop. Save point, famo. That's gotta be right when you walk in, for sure. Alright, walk in. It's right there. Bing. Ah. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a save point. That's what I'm talking about. Baby steps. So that wasn't bad. That wasn't a bad little hike. Let's jump outside, check out that base computer, see what it's talking about. What's up, base computer? Storms passed. That's good. That's good. Additional archives recovered. When the time is right, eh? I think the time is right. We must find you. Perhaps it is time to fly, to return to space to seek answers to this mystery. Perhaps it is time. 16s, man. There go them 16s. What's up, little buddy? Somebody name this guy. Alright, so investigate the emergency signal, visit the space station, and search for intelligent life forms. So now we gotta hit up the space station, which is out there. So we have to go to the stars. But before we go, I think we need to take advantage, get our resources up, because that's the thing that you don't want to happen in this game. You definitely don't want to be caught somewhere, run out of resources, can't use your beam or something, can't get your boosts up. That's the worst. So we're gonna get some. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna get some of this ferrite dust. And as you've seen before, in order to get my terrain manipulator charged back up, I have to use basically these gray materials. The third form, this is the first form of the ferrite dust. The pure ferrite is the second form, and then the magnetized ferrite is the third form. So this is the most efficient form right here. So I don't bother using the cheap version. I just farm up. I farm it up. In fact, I probably have over 250, so I can probably... I do not. Okay. Yeah, so when I get a stack of ferrite dust, I'll toss this in the grinder for the grinders. And I will start making the second tier version of it. keep grinding until I make a third tier, so on and so forth. And I'm gonna get a stack of that. What I like to usually do is have a stack of every important mineral that I need in order to sustain myself in my ship. As we discussed in the first episode, your ship doubles up your inventory space for certain materials. Generally not for items, but materials tend to double up. So I try to get your basic resources like carbon. We use carbon to charge up our mining beam. So I like to have a nice stack, full stack of carbon. I like to have a full stack of the third tier ferrite, so that I can charge up my terrain manipulator whenever I need to. And then I also like to get a stack. 20 is hard to get. I mean, it's not hard to get, it's just time consuming. I like to get a stack of these right here, the Starship launch fuel. So that's dihydrogen 25 and a metal plating. I like to get those stack in 20. I like to get 20 of those because that's what you need for your launch thrusters. So in order to even get up, the pulse engine, you can keep this going by using the tritium. You can get that out in space. So if you ever run out of pulse engine, you can just shoot some rocks and get that back. So that's not a big deal, but a nice fat 20 stack of those pulse charges. That's nice. That's nice. So that's what I like to do before I actually go out. I like to have all that in order, because sometimes what you're gonna find is you're gonna go to planets. The planet variations have increased in this update, so you're gonna get a lot of different variations in the planet. Sometimes you're gonna get barren, no atmosphere planets, and you won't have the ability to really resource up. All right, so we got a stack of ferrite dust. So let's run back over here real quick. So that'll be the lesson for this video: is stack up your resources before you take off. That will give you the freedom to do more when you're out there. So let's go to the grinder for the grinders. We got our fuel in there. We're good there. So let's go ahead and throw in a full stack of ferrite. All right, bow. All right, that's gonna give us a bunch of pure ferrite. Run that. So that's gonna take what? Time to process 1 minute. All right, so we got a minute. We don't waste time around here. You know we do. We got to get that life support back up. That's starting to bother me. Let's take a look at that. So the life support's down. You want to use some oxygen or life support modules, life support cells. Can we make those? Carbon and dihydrogen jelly. That's not that bad. Ba-boom. Ba-boom. Look at that. Bam. Now we're good. Alright? Stay alive, man. Stay alive with the BG. Stay alive. Alright? Kill other people, but stay alive. Alright. Let's get some more ferrite dust. Alright, let's check it out and then flip that up. We're just going to flip that right away. I think we got some pure ferrite in our pocket anyway. Alright, should be done in a second here. Here we go. Alright, we got 250 of those. Put those in the exosuit. Go to the input. And put them right back in. Highly processed metal requiring several stages of processing. It's really good. So, I'm going to put that through. It's going to take another minute. Cool. So we want to get a stack of that. That's the good stuff. What is that? That's a dead dude. Alright, so once we get that stack full, we'll go ahead and take off. The beam's getting bad. And I'm not sure, I wonder if using condensed carbon would be a more effective way of charging the beam even. The condensed carbon coming from running the carbon through the refiner, the grinder for the grinders. I guess the best way to test that would be right now when I have 0 charge. I can take one of each and see what impact it has. Grab. I don't think I can get a stack. I can get a stack of 10. Right. Stack of 10 there. And then I'll run. This is done. And grab this. So that gave us a full stack, a 250 stack of ferrite. Stage 1 ferrite will give you 125 of the stage 3. So we'll throw that in the exosuit. We'll put all this carbon in there. Who cares? It's only 30 seconds. And then we'll test this out just to see if it's worth our time to run our stack. Like if we get a bunch of carbon, we can just run it through, make a stack of condensed carbon, toss that in the ship, and that'll be a more efficient way of keeping our beam charged when we're on the go. So we'll check that out, see if that works. Easy bake oven, done. Toss the exosuit. All right, so now we need to make some room. First off, ferrite dust. Bink, bink. Star bulb. Where did I get that from? Okay, so we'll take the condensed, move stack, change the stack to 10. Bam. So now that we got those two, we can go to recharge equipment. We got our beam here. If we use this 10, where's the condensed? Where's the 10 condensed? I think it's just, it's collecting it. Yeah. So can I, what can I do here with that? Can I just send this to the ship? Will that make a difference? No, because I'm close to the ship, so it's still gonna give me access to it. Alright. Science. For the sake of science. Goodbye. That's all the name of science. Alright. So let's see. We're putting ourselves in a situation just to test this. So we're at 0 right now. We use the regular carbon. That brings us to, how do I check it without shooting it? Let me switch. That put us to 5. 5 for the regular carbon. Oh. And 20 for the condensed. So the condensed gave us 10% more than the regular. So what we get from that is we can go ahead and put that ferrite in. What we get from that is it makes sense for us to run before we take off. It makes sense for us to get a stack of condensed put together so that you can get the most out of your carbon usage when you're on the go. So we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, the magnetize is good. We only got 250 here. We'll go ahead and run that while we're sitting here. And we definitely got to get our carbon up for sure now. We are hurting on carbon now. But it was for science. We got the answer. And there's plenty of trees on the planet, so we can just take a jog real quick while that is grinding up. and get some more carbon. We need some more carbon. We can probably get some from this right here. Nope. Make a robot angry though. Alright. Get our carbon back up. Hopefully that bee doesn't come over here and pester us. Pesky bee. See, it takes a little bit of time. That's the thing. That's the thing about this mode. And I'm looking forward to, keep in mind, I'm going to do a, once I'm done doing this series is basically just going to be like an introduction, how to get it popping. But now that they've added so many layers to this, I'm interested in trying the hardcore one life mode. Because I play a lot of hardcore Diablo, and I really enjoy the, that's not what I mean. Stick to the carbon, JT. Stick to the carbon. I really like the feeling that you get after you get really high. All the hours that you put into it, your character is something worth it, and it gets weighty. The battles get more and more epic. Something that you don't really get when you can just respawn. So I'm definitely going to be trying that out in this game. But yeah, so patience is key. You got to kick back, relax, make sure you got your stacks right, and only move when you feel comfortable to move. And realistically, you can stay on one planet. If you got everything that you need, carbon really, I mean, if you're trying to build a base, you really need to have access to, and I guess I didn't even really unlock any special building items, so I'm sure you're going to need access to many more materials to get a good base going. But you definitely don't have to go for the center. You don't have to go for the center of the galaxy. You can just kick it. Alright, how we doing for 1 nitrogen? That's not, okay, you can move around with that. Always keep that mining beam up. Mine your carbon, but always keep that mining beam up while you're doing it. I mean, I guess it would make sense for me to wait now that we realized how much more we get with the condensed carbon. We'll wait till we get back to charge up. But I guess there's also the question of if it's a 1-for-1 transfer. I didn't see it. I think it is, because you can bring condensed carbon back to regular carbon by running it through the refiner as well. So, all right, so we're full there. Star bulb, how much is that? 32? Really don't need that either. 200? I don't need that. Like, those are 40. I might even get rid of those. It's my opinion, but don't get caught up with hoarding items. Like, I'm bad with it. I'm really bad with hoarding items. But in this game, if you got items, look at that value. Look at that value, total, or the unit value. See, the unit value underneath total value says 41. Underneath we got 12 on this one, 34. That's really what it's worth. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're sitting there holding on to, 50 items that have a total worth of like 50 units a piece, it's not really worth it. It's going to take a while for you to get anything done, because you don't really always have a vendor available. I guess it'll be easier once we get a portal, because then we can just run into town. But even then, it's not really worth having ones and twos of anything. Man, I'm getting that carbon fast. Oh, am I getting those star bulbs out here? I wasn't even paying attention. Alright, so we're good with that. Let's run back. We got slots for some more sodium. Sure we do. Let's head back to the base. Let's run this. And we'll take what we got. We won't do this all day. We'll take what we got. We'll throw it in the grinder for the grinders. And then we'll go ahead and take off for the space station and search for some intelligent life forms. Because don't nobody want to sit here and just watch farming carbon all day. But just wanted to express the importance of being ready. Bonus, hopefully we'll get to change what we look like when we get to the space station. That'll be nice. Simple enough. It's so basic. It's so basic right now. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab this. No free slots. Crazy. Alright. So let's put... What do we need to put in the ship? Sodium's good to have. Let's put some sodium in the ship. Alright, carbon. Run the carbon. Alright, let's see if it has 250. Let's see if it's a 1-for-1. Is it? It's taking 2 at a time and going up 1 at a time. So I think the number is still, if it's... What was that stack just now? 120? I totally forgot. No. 250. No fuel. Oh, that's ironic. Can I use good fuel? Boom. Use good fuel. I still think it ends up working out. So it's not a 1-for-1 transfer, but it was like a what, 10% difference. So I still think it ends up working out. Oh, it says it right there, 2-for-1. It says 2-for-1 right there. Fantastic. Cool, cool. So it does still work out being more. It still is worth running it through the refiner. Okay. So let's just finish running those through. Cool. Alright, so let's see what we got in our ship. We got our hydrogen. That's super important. We got, what is this? Magnetized ferrite. That we're trying to get a full stack of, but we're not going to worry about it that we don't have it now. What is that? Silver. We'll need that later. What else we need? Oxygen's good to have. All this is going to get sold. The condensed is what we're trying to build up. See that oxygen? See, that was 2 stacks of oxygen in here. Now it's just, I'm trying to get it into 1 stack over here. So the things that you think you'll need, you know, if you're taking a big trip, especially in these beginning stages, you don't have a lot of room. You don't have all that room. So don't sweat the little peddly stuff. Just get fat stacks of the things that will allow you to keep going. Because then you'll be able to move quickly. You'll be able to just keep making moves, keep doing stuff, and you'll get more fun out of it. Alright, then we'll keep that stack of carbon. So once this one's done here, we'll go ahead and take off. Because we got some other things, but that doesn't matter. We can hold on to this stuff. We can sell... Honestly, I'm probably going to sell all this stuff when I get up there. It's copyright. Because, yeah, you can do all this for quests. You'll get quests later. You can do all this. I don't know. Me personally, I'm going to keep it clean. Keep it simple so I can get to a point where I want to find a beautiful planet, move this base there, and start really building. And see how far we can get. Alright, so we'll grab this. We got it. Go ahead and hit our save point, because we're boss like that. Oh. What we didn't do, though, is we didn't make ferrite dust. No, we don't have any. Yeah, that's kind of a problem. Let's get at least one or two. Nope. Yep, ferrite dust. That's carbon. Let's get one or two lift off thingies. Which takes metal plating and yep, dihydrogen. Boom. Yep. Because we're about to run out right now. When we lift off right here, this is going to be... We won't be able to get up. So if I didn't do this part right here, we would have been stuck. Get out the way, fam. You don't want to get shot in the face. Oh, weapon charge depleted. And this is what I'm saying. You don't want this to happen when you're out on a planet where none of this is available to you. So it's better to just be stacked up. So we'll go ahead. Man, this dude just wants to get shot. Like, Death Wish style. Alright. There we go. So let's go ahead and starship out of range. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw together one more of those. Just so we can make it there. Boop. We'll grab it. Stack it. Here, we can do another one. Run that. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. We're good with 3. Alright, so we're good. So we say goodbye to our base as we take off into space. Trying to find a better place. You feel me? Here we go. Let's do it. Alright, so all we gotta do is find our space station, and there's one in most galaxies. If there's no life forms there won't be a space station, but just L1, R1, and put down your controller, and then let it take you the rest of the way. So that's gonna be our episode this time. Let's get in here, get some of our materials up. Yeah. With the action-packed music, you gotta sit there and just enjoy it because it's never gonna happen again. What's up? What's up, folks? How y'all doing? Yeah. Look at this. Yo, this is slick, man. What a big improvement since the beginning. That's amazing. I see you, Sean Murray. I see you, man. Look, you said y'all gonna give me death threats, man. Look, I'm sticking to my game. I see you, brother. Do your thing. Let's talk to these people. Can't understand a thing they're talking about. We gotta learn some words. Lifeform chatters away, assessing me with beady, inquisitive eyes. Maybe they will recognize the code I found at the signal repeater. Oh, that's right. We gotta find an intelligent lifeform. Which one of you is intelligent? Falls silent. I don't know if they understood the code, but my words have clearly had a dramatic impact on them. Well, you're worthless. Who's next? What's up, bruh? I see you with your grill. Look at the metal grill. Look at him. Still don't understand what y'all are saying, but here, check out this code. He has no idea what's going on either. He's like, what are you talking about, bro? Yo, fellas, hey, you with the tab. Check this out. You know anything about this code? Can you Google this? Can you Google that right quick? He doesn't even know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, Toil Geek? Toil Geek? I can't wait till I can understand you people. Check out this code, bro. You got the glasses on. Oh. You're watching me? Find what we have left you. The words are not their own. The code is echoed back to me through the red glare, transformed into a set of coordinates. Ooh. Crimson light fades away, and I see a life form blinking at me expectantly. Whatever has happened, they do not appear to have seen it. I should leave and find whatever has been left for me. Let's find it. Signal acquired. Find the source. Stress beacon. Look at all this, man. Vendors? What's up, bro? Just stare at him. I ain't got no reason to yell at him. Disdain in his eyes. That's crazy. For why? What did I do to you? Alright, let's see if oh, look at that ship. See, this is what I'm talking about. Now that we're out here, we can start checking out other ships. That's a big boy. Look at that. Alright. Let's see if we can find... I know it's here somewhere. That's it. This is it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look at that. I see you, Sean Murray. I see you, family. Look at them. They killed it. They killed it. This game has come so far since the beginning. It really has. Check out the different helmets for the anomalies. Look at that, man. You get a little bit of character to you. So these are just presets. Yeah, these are just presets of them. So I need to pick a race. Wow. Those are weird. Let's stick with anomaly. Let's check the heads. What is that? What is it called from BioShock? Big Daddy, like Big Daddy looking dude. I kind of like that one. That's not bad. I like the detail. I like the swag star and the helmet. Number 6. Let's run number 6 if that's here. Just for the sake of the video, though, I'll run through. Let's check out the heads for the Geks, in case you decide to be a Gek. Oh, look at him. He's adorable. You are not. You are not, my friend. So it looks like you got different heads, and then you have different shapes. Wow, there's actually a considerable amount of customization to it. Markings. The beak. Wow, you can do a lot with the Gek. Miscellaneous. You got little tattoos. Change up their eyes. Oh, wicked. Wicked, dude. Look at that. I like that. And then you can change the color of all that. So you can have a blue with pink accent and green eyes. Look at that. That's wild. Check out their torso. That's so ill. I like it, I like it. Look at that. You can make him look great. Change up his armor. Make him swole like that. Make it black. Yep. Change his gloves up. Make it blue. This dude is swagging out, man. Are you serious? I'm just thinking back to that interview with Sean Murray. Can you customize your character? A little. Like, there was nothing. There was nothing on release. But he knew. He's like, I know what I'm talking about. Like, I know what I'm trying to do, but I need some time to get there, man. Just give me a second. With his, like, 250 people that he had working for him. Change up the backpack. Change up the look of it. What color is our bag? Are we swag? For sure we are. Little decals, white. Put some white in there. Yep. Why not? Look at that. Save it. Yep. Booyah! Look at you. Look. That's all it takes. I see you, Sean Murray, man. Like, he didn't give up at all. That is sick. Hey, I can dig it. I can dig it, man. In fact, because that was the spur of the moment, that's what we look like currently. This is just how we're gonna roll. We're Gek now. Man, so we got all these merchants. So much potential, so much potential. What's happening, brother? I still don't understand you guys. I'm sorry. Do you want you want some sodium? Would have perhaps preferred something else. Alright, well, it's too bad. Thanks for the 500 bucks. I'll see ya. Well, cool, man, cool. Well, we haven't seen any players. Not yet. But our next mission is to check out this possible distress signal. Possible distress signal. But I think that's it's been a good hustle. I wonder, one of these times this is gonna be a player. One of these times, one of these ships is gonna be a player. I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed. Alright, y'all. It's been real and it's been fun. But that's my time. And now it's done. My name is JTSick, but the people call me JT. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.